I don't know how Barca have managed to finesse a draw back to the Camp Nou for the second leg. Oh my God. Newcastle won, Barca won. It's your boy the sports conversation. Again, sorry for the background. It's raining. I don't control the weather, right? But rain and all, we'll still give you the match review. I don't know how Barca managed to finesse this, but hey, let's quickly get into this match review. Starting off quickly with the lineups. So for Barca, Juan Garcia in goal, Araujo and Cancelo at the fullbacks. Man, Araujo coming in because I think Koundé and Balde both having injuries in the 3-0 win against Atletico Madrid. Pau Kubasi and Gerard Martin as the centre-back standard. Bernal and Pedri in the midfield. Rafinha on the left, Yamal on the right. Fermin Lopez in the 10 behind Robert Lewandowski up top. Basically, who was a ghost in this game, but I'll get into that. For Newcastle, Ramsdale in goal, Hall and Trippier as the fullbacks, Malik Thiaw and Dan Ben as the centre-backs, Joe Linton, Tonali and Jacob Ramsey as the midfielders, Harvey Barnes on the left, Anthony Elanga off the right, and William Osula after his great performance against United up top. So mind you, Anthony Gordon didn't play this game because of I think a nagging health issue, right? But yeah, this Barca. If you look at the chances, Barca don't deserve to get like a positive result out of this. Let's quickly get into the review. Tonali with the first half. And basically throughout the whole game, this game was played at like a very high intensity. Newcastle always pushing the president. Barca also doing very good with their pressing. These are two very good pressing teams, you know what I'm saying? But you could tell the energy and the pendulum for this matchup was all on the side of Newcastle. And in the first half, it showed, especially from the start. Tonali with a very good ball, a through ball into the path of Elanga. I think in this position, I think Elanga was given this position, I think 2 or 3 times in this game, where he should have squared the ball for an easy goal, but went for the shot or didn't square the ball in the right time and then just waited a bit too long and it just amounted to nothing. But he is one-on-one with Garcia. Kubasi like hunted him down and he does strike the ball well. Good save by Garcia. I think he should have squared it down to Harvey Barnes for a quick, easy 1-0. That would have changed the tie in the game. Barca could have gotten a goal back. Dan Ben almost scored an own goal. Almost wrong footing Ramsdale. But yeah, again, if you look at this chance, Elanga again with a very good cross this time. Osula, I don't lie. Osula, I watched this game. What my takeaway from this game is basically that guy is a lanky ass. I won't cuss. He's a lanky ass motherfucker, right? Very, very tall, very lanky. His limbs are long. He has good physical traits. Yeah, with a bit of good pruning and training, I think he'll be very good. Couldn't latch onto this chance, unfortunately. Rafinha this game I think was lackluster in my opinion, but he did create this chance for Lewandowski off the left hand flank, squaring into Lewandowski. Unfortunately, today didn't put his scoring boot on. Didn't put his boot on at all. Just putting it wide. If you ask me, Lewandowski from last season would be putting this bottom corner or something, but just putting it wide. I mean, it is what it is, right? But the second half, Anthony Gordon came on. What do you call it? Murphy. Murphy came on. 22. Yeah, Murphy came on. And they actually brought more energy into the game. Ball rolled into the path of Anthony Elanga behind I think Mark Bernal. Squares it back to Jacob Ramsey. Lays off to Harvey Barnes. Harvey Barnes takes a strike off a killing strike, hits the post and comes back to Joe Linton and he puts it into the back of the net. Also, we thought he was clearly offside. Called off. This was like somewhere in like middle of the 70th minute, edging towards the end of the game. And the breakthrough comes in the 85th minute. Good 1-2 play between Murphy and Ramsey again. I like that link up. Murphy with a very good cross into the box. and Rafinha fails to track his man, leaving Javi Barnes alone in the box. And I would say it's only the best connection with the ball, but hey, just putting it on target makes it very, very easy to score. Juan Garcia trying his best to keep it out, but again, it's in the net. And literally, Barca didn't really create like clear-cut chances this game. I think that the game plan was to get maybe a draw or maybe find a way to get maybe one win and take it back to Camp Nou and then kill the game off, as we all know how they do it in Catalonia. But Dani Olmo, who I call the king of the half space, right? Malik Thiaw puts in a very, 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 very bad challenge, sticks his leg out, and catches Olmo. Olmo makes the most of it. I won't say most of it, but throws himself onto the ground a little bit. Obviously, it's a penalty call. No one complains about that. Lamine Yamal, who today I won't say was locked up, but was I won't say shut down is a bit crazy, but he was just dormant. You get what I'm saying? He was dormant against Lewis Hall in some of the matchups or some of the take-ons that he had. Lewis Hall was equal to it. I don't think that will be the case in the second leg though. But steps up for the penalty, puts in the bottom left, and yeah, he goes on to do his aura farming stuff. But hey, I digress. Again, positive results for Barca in my opinion. I think at the Camp Nou it's a whole different story. It's definitely a whole different story. I think Barca still go through easily. I still stick by my original pick. And yeah, most likely we are going to face Atletico Madrid. You guys know how I feel about my team. And yeah, let's see how it goes. But yeah, next week would be a very good tie at the Camp Nou. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.